South Africans and Kenyans,
Yes.
you all need to stop being a bully. And
Okay, well, yeah, bullying is a wrong thing. Cyberbullying is a crime, but this is not the right tone to address bullies. You know, when you're talking to bullies, you have to compose yourself. You don't have to use a bullying tone to stop bullying. Proceed.
I've been doing lot of videos talking about you guys, promoting your country. Even people that don't know about you are getting to know you. You don't see the good that I...
That's not a good thing. That's actually an insult. Saying that I am uplifting you, people never knew you are now knowing you. You know, that's you're putting yourself in the savior position, which we don't need. We don't need a savior, actually. If there is somebody who don't know us, they don't need to know us. And if by any chance anywhere you mentioned us and you uplifted us, we never asked for that. That's just a voluntary thing. You can't volunteer to something, then you expect to be paid or appreciated. No, you just did it. Nobody asked you to do it. It's like advertising a company and they never told you to advertise and expecting for them to pay you. No.
In your country, you don't see how I'm uplifting your country. You don't see it. You all come to my videos giving me lots of ugly comments. This is the reason why Ethiopians, we always stand out.
Comparing us to Ethiopians is not a good thing. If you went there and they welcomed you so good, they treated you so good, you can go back there again. But telling us to be like them is not a good thing. It's not a good tactic. It's like telling somebody to be like somebody else because that somebody else was good for you. We don't want to be like anybody else. We want to be like we.
Ethiopians are not negative people. I tell you, whatever you do to them, they are always there to say thank you, thank you. They appreciate so much. South Africans, what is your problem? You all need to stop being a bully on this social media. Kenyans, you all need to stop it as well. You all know that the aim is to unite us. The aim is to see us coming together as one African, as one people of the universe. What is your problem?
Okay, when we are saying that Africa, we need to become one, we don't mean that you move from your country, you go to another country to be one there, okay? We can be one, we can become one while you stay where you are. You can't be jumping from one place to another like a grasshopper and talk about being one.
I still don't get it. I see that a lot of you are giving me ugly comments saying you are handsome, you West Africans are handsome, you Nigerian women are handsome. You know,
anybody came to your comments and said you are handsome, of course that's not a good thing to say, but it's not an ugly comment. Remember, opposite of handsome is ugly. So if somebody says you're handsome, it means it's the opposite of ugly. So regardless, you're good looking. You know, that's what matters. It's a compliment either way. And whatever they meant, you will have inboxed them and asked them, did you confuse gender, masculine or something like that? And tell them, oh, you know, I'm a lady, you refer to me as beautiful, okay? Not addressing the whole nation on something you had on your own comment section with an individual or some few individuals. We never said Nigerian women are handsome. It's Nigerian men who said that. We asked them, why are you Nigerian men everywhere in the whole of Africa looking for wives? They told us, back in our country, we have handsome women. That's why we are everywhere. So it's not we, it's your men. And they provided an evidence, and you are also providing an evidence, because even from the tone in which you are addressing two whole nations, two big capital cities of Africa, you're addressing them with that tone, then it's understandable why Nigerians are everywhere looking for
giving
women.
me ugly comments. Like, what do I deserve for those comments? Why?
You deserve a lot. You deserve a lot.
Is it that you don't know the difference between handsome or beautiful? I am a woman, for crying out loud.
Whoever commented handsome, they knew what they were doing, okay? It was not a confusion. It's not like they didn't know the difference between masculine and feminine. Maybe they meant you are strong, okay? You know, Nigerian women are strong. We appreciate them for that. They are role models for the whole of African women. They have the greatest feminists ever. Maybe they meant by that when they said you're handsome. You will have corrected it in the inbox.
I am not a man. You refer to men as handsome. You refer to women as beautiful. What is your problem, Kenyans and South Africans?
Okay, we have a lot of problems, and if you think you might solve them, that's where you go wrong. There are some problems even we alone, we are tired of ourselves. So if you think you can come up with a solution, I don't think you can. Right now, even in Parliament, Kenya, they're talking about cyberbullying and how they can stop it and how it can end. And still, a solution has not been found. So if you're trying to, you better give up, because even we are trying and we don't think we might manage that one anytime.
You see the reason why Ethiopians will always keep standing out in everything. They appreciate.
Let them stand
They
out.
see the importance of what I'm doing.
Let them see
Hey,
it.
you Kenyans, you don't see
Of
it.
course, we never.
If you want me to stop talking about you, I will stop.
Exactly. You know
There
what
are
you're
lots of-
not supposed to do. If talking about Kenyans and South Africans will bring you into problems, what about you don't? What about you stop talking about them? You know, it's just like putting your hand on fire, you're getting burnt, then you ask, should I get off my hand from the fire? Obviously, yes.
You want me to stop talking about you, I will stop it. There are lot of people to talk about.
Just talk about those a lot of people which you have and leave South Africans and Kenyans alone.
How dare you? Like seriously? How dare? Do you know that I'm from the giant of Africa? Nigeria?
Yeah,
Joke
if you
apart.
have to link yourself with something else, it means you don't have that much value. You ever heard of those people like, do you know my family? Do you know where I come from? Do you know who my uncle is? It means on their own, they have nothing else to offer. They have to link themselves to something else just to be a little bit valuable. So reminding us of coming from the giant of Africa and Nigeria is not really that much of a good thing, because we know a lot about Nigeria actually. They are everywhere. They are running away from their country, so it's not that much of a giant. And the word giant itself is just mean big. Okay, most giants are just big for nothing. Even in stories where you read of giants, in most cases giants are just primitive creatures in the forest which disturb villages, and at the end of every story the giant has to be killed and people will live happily forever, which exactly of course you fit. Even if we were planning to change after listening to that, I mean, the tone of addressing, the choice of words, everything was horrible, and I don't think it's a good thing to address somebody who has wronged you and expect them to change.